everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a collective Sephora and Ulta haul. I purchased this stuff over the last month and a half, and some of this I have tried so I can give you guys little mini reviews, and some of it I haven't tried, which is mostly the makeup that I'm saving for like a full face of first impressions. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to start with Sephora. I did order this some online, some of this in store, and then I do have a couple things I purchased from Rite Aid. I tossed into these two bags, but most of it is Sephora and Ulta. So starting out with moisturizers, since I've started incorporating retinol, my skin has just gotten a lot drier, so I have been in need of new moisturizers. So I purchased this Youth to the People Deep Moisture Cream, and I really like this. It is expensive, but you do get 2 fluid ounces compared to like with most moisturizers where you get just like 1 fluid ounce. So you do get 2 fluid ounces in here, but I really like this. It just comes in like a little jar. And I like this because if my camera will focus, there we go. And I like this because one, it works incredibly well for a morning moisturizer underneath my makeup. It doesn't cause my primer to like get the weird balling thing. It doesn't cause me to get oilier throughout the day. But it also soaks into the skin really nicely, which I like. Even though when you first get it out and kind of start like putting it on your skin, you can feel a little bit thicker. Like I feel like if you got oily skin, you're used to more of like those like lightweight gel feeling ones. And this one would probably feel heavy because at first it did. But then when I was like massaging it into my skin soaked it up and it didn't like sit on it weird or anything. And so far so good. I really like this, and this is also on that Clean by Sephora section. And then also the Drunk Elephant one is on that section as well, and like I've been thinking this was $68, so Drunk Elephant stuff is so expensive, but this is the first product I tried by them and I really like it. This is the Protini polypeptide cream. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, but I like this and I love the packaging. So first off, the packaging I want to show you guys. It just pops off, and what you do is you actually squeeze down on this and the moisturizer comes up, so basically like nothing can go back down in there, if that makes any sense. But you do get 1.69 fluid ounces in here, and I use like 1 pump of this. This to me is a little bit more moisturizing than the Youth to the People's one, but I do like using this one at nighttime. Like I like using the Youth to the People one sometimes at nighttime if I want something a little more lightweight. But like this one, okay, so this one, when you put it on, I feel like it doesn't have that thicker, creamier consistency like the Youth to the People one does. But this one is more moisturizing than that one. But I like them both for like completely different reasons, but they both do a really good job. I even think if you have oily skin, you will like this, because like my T-zone is still oily and this works good for me, but it's just like the other dry areas in my face. I've been needing stuff that's a little more moisturizing, and these definitely do it. So like I said, so far so good on both of these. I'll continue to use these, and when I run out, I will probably repurchase them. Alright, so this is some of the stuff that I was talking about I'll go ahead and we'll do the rest of the Sephora stuff. So if you watch Emily Noel, back in the fall, she did like a holiday sets where like she purchased the holiday sets on, I think it was like Sephora, and then I think she did like an Ulta one, and she talks about which one she thinks is worth it. And when I seen her show this, I was like, I have to have it. But after that video, I went to purchase it and it was out of stock. It was never come back online, and literally I got this like a month ago. So if you're still wanting this, check in the store. They have the display, and I walked up to it and I was like, it didn't look like anyone was behind it, and I folded the display forward, and this was the last one left. So I was so excited. They recently come out with a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer one, and I want that one. But this one was $29.50, so not too bad, because these are all full-size blushes in here. So you're getting 3 full-size blushes, and you're getting, okay, so it doesn't have the names on here, but it does have the names on the actual packaging. You're getting, I guess, this one. Yeah, okay, so we got Pink Honey, Black Honey, and Nude Pop. And Nude Pop actually looks different than, find it, the Nude Pop I have in here. Yeah, so this one looks a lot lighter compared to the original Nude Pop, which is this one that I've got right here, so you guys can see the difference if that'll ever focus. Yeah, see, this one seems a lot deeper, a little bit warmer. This one's quite light and pale. I don't even think that this one would work for me, but these 2 shades right here I think would look beautiful. I love this pinky shade, and I think this would be really nice when I had more of a tan. But this is my favorite formula blushes I think of all times. I still love my LOreal blushes because I've been in love with this one, the shade Tinge. I forgot how easy these blend, how beautiful they looked, but these Clinique ones have more of a glow. It's not like a glow to it, but they're not, I don't know, there's no shimmer, but they still look so beautiful on your skin. But I love this. If you can still get it, I think it would be like a good purchase. I do want to pick up, like I said, the highlighter and bronzer one. If you guys have tried that one yet, Let me know what you think because I do want to pick it up. I also got this because we're going to California in May, and I think that I might end up taking this one with me because I think that this one will pretty much go with any look that I do, and I don't even know how much makeup I'm going to wear out there, so stuff like this I think is great for traveling. Alright, so next from Sephora is, let's see, go ahead and get the rest of this Sephora stuff out of here, is this Bite lip liner. And this one is in the shade 62, and you guys know I really like their lip liners. I have one right here. This is the shade 12. It's probably my favorite shade, and I think that these have been on clearance like several times, or on their, what do they call that, their weekly wow or something. I hate trying to get these open because they're like so hard to pull apart. I finally got that open, and again, this is in the shade 62. This is more of like a peachy. I think this would have been a great lip liner for what I wore today, but it's a really pretty like peachy shade. It looked a lot more on the nude side on their website, but that's okay. And this I actually picked up about a month and a half ago, and I kind of wish I didn't because I don't think I'm going to be using this one, and I don't know if I can still return it because I don't have my receipt. This is the Cadale, I think that's how it's pronounced. It's the, let's see, Overnight Detox Oil. It's supposed to revitalize, detoxifies, smooths out lines. So the reason I don't really want to start incorporating this is because my skin is doing really good right now, and I feel like I've started incorporating the retinol, I've started incorporating new moisturizers, and I used to love oils when I had a lot of acne, and I think that's one of the things that helped clear my skin up. But I think what got me to get this was that I got a sample of this in an Allure, I think. And I really, really liked it because it did a really good job. And like I said, I'll probably keep it, you know, because like I said, I could use it in the future or something. But I do like oils if they're like the right type. But yeah, so like I said, that was kind of expensive as well, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully I can get some use out of it. Alright, so next, and this is the last thing I believe I got from Sephora. Yeah, this is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, and I got the shade Wheat. So I've heard really good things about this. This was like in everybody's yearly favorites. I really like the packaging. It's kind of like big, but still really nice. And I'll swatch the shade Wheat for you guys. Ooh, this looks a little, I don't know. This looks a little bit dark from underneath my eyes, but maybe, like I said, I could use it to spot conceal. But yeah, I do like the packaging. And again, you guys will probably see a lot of this in a full face of first impressions. Okay, so the rest of this is kind of some stuff that I ended up getting at Rite Aid, like this right here. This is the L'Oreal Unbelievable Brow, and I got the shade Brunette. Okay, this stuff is very expensive because it was like $17 at Rite Aid, and I know like CVS and Walgreens and stuff like that always hike up the prices, but I about died when I went to check out. But the reason I got this is because earlier this year I joined a gym. It wasn't like a whole new year, new me thing, but I'd been looking at this gym since like October and decided to go ahead and sign up. And like, I can work out without makeup on. It doesn't bother me going like to the gym without makeup, but I have to have my brows on. And my Benefit Brow just doesn't cut it for like lasting through workouts. So it says that this one, I believe, is like waterproof and everything. Waterproof, no smudge, no transfer, and sweat resistant. So I thought that I would get this. Okay, it comes with a little brush too, I believe. Let's see if I can get that out. Yeah, so it comes with a little brush. It's got like an angled side and a spoolie. And then, does it come with a wand? Okay, so I guess you probably just take the product out and then kind of spoolie it in your brows, or kind of do brow-like strokes. I'll probably use my own brush with this, but this color looks like a little bit ashy. But like I said, we'll give it a try. I might do it in that full face of first impressions. And then the rest of this, I believe, is from Ulta. So I picked up the EcoTools Total Perfecting Blender, and actually I think I got this at Target. I just needed another one. I am using my Beauty Blender right now, which is the pink one, which is disgusting looking, but I just need a new one. I like this, but now that I look at it, so let me see here, it looks kind of different than the other EcoTools. I didn't realize, but this is like an evergreen, and it also looks a little bit bigger. Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, like I said, if this is the wrong one, it's okay. I can always do something with it. And then I also picked up this Maybelline bronzer in the shade 200. And I actually thought that this was a lot, like when I was in store, it looked a lot cooler looking. But this is quite warm because I have swatched this. I won't use this. I'll see, like I said, with my friend Gina's coming up in May, so I'll see if maybe she wants this. But it's just way too warm for me. The formula was really smooth. There looks like there was just a shimmer overlay, because in that swatch there doesn't look like there's too much shimmer, but it feels really nice and smooth. I I don't mind warm bronzers, but not this warm. Just a little bit too warm for my liking. And then I also picked up this from Physicians Formula, and this was because, again, my skin where it has been a little more dry, I just feel like all my matte foundations have just been accentuating everything. This is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I ended up getting the shade LN3, which I think meant Light Neutral 3. So I wanted to get this and try it out. Kathleen Lights, I think, talked about this in her yearly favorites as well. So I wanted to give this a try. Sorry. Every time I do one of these, I'm just like, why didn't I like unbox everything? But this is like a huge, huge applicator. Okay, so this is one of those that I'll probably put out on my hand. But yeah, because it looks like it looks a little bit light for me right now. Because I have been getting out like in the sun because it's getting a little bit warmer. But I could probably mix that in with other foundations. But I am really excited to try this. Like I said, I've heard bad things from people with oily skin, but good things with people with dry skin. And since my skin's a little bit more on like the drier side, but oiling my T-zone, I'm hoping if I set my T-zone, then this will work for me. And then I picked up this right here. This is a L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow. And I feel like everyone has forgotten about these, but these used to be some of the best eyeshadows. And this is in the shade Endless Sea. And I thought this was just like the prettiest blue shade. So, ooh, like, how pretty is that? See, like I said, some of this, sometimes like the old makeup is like some of the best makeup. Just swatch it. It does look a little bit sheer. But like I said, it might apply completely different with an actual brush. But yeah, I'm excited to try and play with that blue. I actually played with some color today, like some pinks and stuff. I used the Maybelline Limited Craze palette. I think that come out about this time last year, and like I loved it through the spring and summer, and now like I've already fallen back in love with it again. But all right, 3 more things, and this was all from Ulta. So this is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Beige, and this is really light. So when I was ordering this online though, this looked dark, but this is gonna be way too light for underneath my eyes. I might actually mix that in with that Jouer concealer. A big old applicator. Yeah, this is way too light. So I'll definitely have to mix this. This actually feels a little bit thicker than that Jouer concealer. But again, I might see if I can pick me up another color in that to try out. Alright, and then I got 2 eyeliners, and this was just because I had to hit the like $25 mark on Ulta when I was ordering stuff to get like the free shipping if you're diamond. So I picked up the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in the shade Totally Teal, and I really love blue eyeliner. I love blue eyeshadow, but everyone's always, you know, it's like if you got blue eyes, don't wear blue eyeshadow, but I don't care. So this is a retractable one. Let's see here. Ooh, this is really creamy. It kind of looks like that, just a little bit deeper than that L'Oreal Infallible one, but that looks really pretty if you guys can see that. Okay, feels really smooth too. And then we've got this one right here. This is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner. And the whole reason I got this is because Katie did a video and she had that really pretty like pop of neon yellow. And like I have some yellow eyeshadows, but I don't have any that's like neon looking. So I thought if I could get this and put this underneath it, then maybe it would look more neon. And alright, so this one's not as pigmented, and it's kind of got that weird, like you ever get those like eyeliners that kind of like roll up, if that makes sense. The formula does, but again, that might work different on my waterline or in my inner corner, so I don't want to judge that. Alright, now let's go ahead and get through this Ulta stuff. So the first thing I've got is the Makeup Revolution Prime and Lock, and this is an eyeshadow primer. Again, I want to do a full face of first impressions, so I wanted to make sure that I had a new eyeshadow base to try. They come out with like a cut crease one, but I can't cut my crease because with my eye shape, it just looks stupid. So it's just like winged eyeliner. I can do the smallest little wing, but I can't do those really nice dramatic wings like everybody else does. So this does have some color to it. It's the reason that I got it. Ooh, it has like a big old applicator like those concealers did. And I'll show you guys just the color. Kind of reminds me of like the color wise of the shade like Painterly. So like I said, excited to try this out in that full face of first impressions. And then I purchased a mascara. This is the L'Oreal Unlimited Length and Lift Mascara. And honestly, this has like the weirdest packaging. You just pull this off and it like bends. I've seen everybody review this by now and not a lot of people like it. So I don't think I'm going to like it because It also does have a rubberized wand, but I think it's okay. So I need to keep the packaging to this so I don't do it wrong, but is there a reason it folds one way or the other? A bendable wand. Use bent to lift lashes from root to tip. Use straight to strengthen and lengthen. Okay, so like I said, we'll give that a try in that full face of first impressions. And then I purchased a blush from Flower Beauty because I fell in love with their highlighter palette last fall, and I wanted to give this a try, some more of their products. So let's see here. I think this was another one of those things where I was at like $19 or something with like a different order. And okay, this one's like stuck to everything. Okay, so this one is in the shade Sweet Pea. It's really pretty. It's got like little rose on it. Ooh, okay, so it feels really smooth. I gotta be honest though, this probably isn't a color that I would be, well, I don't know, that's really pretty. Can you guys see it? It's like barely there. That's really pretty. Okay, that might be a color that I do wear this time of year. Alright, so now here's a product I can tell you guys about. This is the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass All Day Wear Foundation, and I have two shades here. I have the shade 1 and 2, and I'll talk all of, as you guys can see though, I have been using quite a bit of the shade 2, but what I'll do is, I'm actually going to be doing a full review on this, showing you guys how it applies with the sponge and talking about it and stuff, but so far, I like it, but it does have some cons, and I do have to work with it to get it where I like it, so, but like I said, it's one of those that on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give it like a 6, so it's like, but a little bit better than but so far so good. Like it's also the foundation that I have on today, and I think it looks really good. So alright, so Stila come out with more liquid eyeshadows, and they actually come out with 4 new ones. They had Tulip Twinkle, Dollish, and then they had a purple looking one which I swatched and I didn't like, and then they had another one, and I didn't like that one either because those were kind of like chunky, a little bit like chunkier, but these two are not. So again, I got Tulip Twinkle and Dollish. So I love these. I mean, you guys can see them all back there. They're like my favorite like liquid eyeshadows ever. And these are the glitter ones. They do have satin ones. So this one is in the shade Dollish, which is what's on my lid today, in conjunction with that Maybelline palette. And oh, I just love these. They're so pretty. And this one is the shade Tulip Twinkle. And so pretty, which is what these two look like. So this is Dollish down here, and then this is Tulip Twinkle right there. And then I picked up Ballet Baby, which has been out for a while, and this one is going to be more of a topper, I think. I tried to use this one the other day, and it's one of those that I feel like it's got way too much like glitter in it and not enough of like a base, or the base is really sheer. And yeah, I don't love this one as much. It's that shade right there. Like I said, I think that this one will be more of like a topper shade. So don't hate it, but I don't love it. And then lastly, and I got the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. So when this come out and it was geared for more like, it said matte, I was like, oh, okay, I really want to try that out. Long wear, weightless, full coverage. It sounded great because IT Cosmetics is usually supposed to be like a little bit better for your skin. I don't know if this has SPF in it. I didn't even think to look, but the only issue with this is the color is way wrong, so I'm going to have to return this. I ordered it online and I took the test. It said that this should be my shade, but here's my issue with this. So this is a shade Light Natural. When you first put it on, I'm going to show you guys really quick. This, in my opinion, does not have a neutral undertone. That to me is like very a little bit more on the warmer side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this set for a second, and then I'm going to swatch like a new one. But this definitely goes pretty orange. Like it'll look fine. Like I think I could get away with the color if it would stay the color it was when I put it on. But I can't get away with it after it's like set and kind of dried down because it does look really orange on me. And I didn't even get to wear it that long because immediately when I put this on my face and I was like doing my makeup, I was like, okay, I look really orange. And like I said, I didn't get to wear it throughout the day, but it felt lightweight on my skin, so I really just want to take this out, swap this out, see if maybe I can get like a different color, maybe something a little bit lighter so by the time it oxidizes. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about because that's pretty much dried down. So here it is the moment you swatch it. Can you guys see the difference? Like it just dries down to like more of an orangey kind of finish it. That top one right there is dried down. This one's already starting to do it too though, but you guys can see the difference there. So yeah, I'm not, like I said, loving that it does that, because usually foundations that do that, it just, I don't know, the Urban Decay All Nighter one, it worked for me, but it did oxidize where it's a little bit orange. So this is going to be the only thing that I'm going to be returning out of the haul. It's the only thing that, like I said, I really want to work and want to really try it out. But yeah, if you guys have tried this out, let me know, because I have not seen very good reviews about this, except for Casey, which posted hers, I think it was last night or the night before, and she actually really liked it. So usually a lot of things that work for her skin works for my skin, so I hope I can get my right shade in this, that it'll work. But yeah guys, that is it. That is all of the products. If you want to see a video on any of these products specifically, just let me know down below, and any video requests for spring, just let me know as well. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.